Hey, what's up everybody? Craig here, Nikko DTG. Check to see if I got a good view of the printer right here. Made a couple of minor improvements to a printer that I wanted to go over. Still the same setup as my first video. I changed a few things as far as bolting the printer down to the base. It's much tighter right now. I'm using a different setup, but same concept. You check the camera here. I made a little change to the brackets to make them easier to move. See if I got a good view. So as far as moving the table, I changed all the brackets on here. So I had a little bit of minor difference from the first one. I made it better. The side of the printer. Check the camera. That sticker on the side, let me zoom in on that. That's just a little warning sticker. Do not lift from the rail. Even though I also improved the setup as far as bolting the rails to the base. So now they're actually extra strong compared to the first setup. Like, you probably won't ever pull these off, but I still don't recommend anybody lifting from a rail. Added this little piece right here to hold the cable a little bit more securely from the first printer. Added tie strap, so this is gonna hold it more securely. Everything is basically still the same. Got the ABS. Try to get better view of the camera. Still have the ABS covers on the back. I'm gonna probably give a little better view as far as some things that I left out from the first video. I still got the hooks for your wire, so when you plug your wire in, depending on where your printer is, you could either run your wire this side, or let me grab a wire real quick. Or whenever you plug your wire in, whether it's your wire or if you're gonna use the USB cord, you have the hooks, so you could either run it that way depending on what side your plug is, or you could run it that way. You hook it and it won't be in the way of a platen. So to keep on checking the camera. So that's still the same. Get that out of the way. The other side of the printer right here. Still the same setup. I also changed the height bar. I'm gonna just take the camera off a tripod so you guys can get a better view. What I did with the height bar, if you look at the first video, the height bar was white. I started to use a clear acrylic white height bar instead. I didn't label it at all. This way you have a full view of your print head. So when you're doing a print, it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually a bar right here. I'm actually touching it right here. So there's a clear acrylic height bar right here. So this way, whenever you pull your table out, like that, and just push it in a little bit, you can make adjustments right here for your height bar. Right now this table is all the way down. I'm gonna actually do the next video I'm gonna make is just to show how to adjust the table up, the platen up for your t-shirt. So right now it's at its lowest level. It's probably about ½ inch, or maybe a little bit more than ½ inch. You just need it to be 1/8 of an inch from your height bar whenever you're printing t-shirts. So in the next video I'm going to focus just on that. So that's that. So when you're printing, you'll see your printhead. You'll have a full view of your printhead, how far away it is from your t-shirt. This way you could make the necessary adjustments, whether it's too high or it's too low. So that's that. Like I said, I made some changes to the bracket right here. Make it easier to move. I think the first one got stuck a couple of times, but it wasn't that bad. But this one, it won't get stuck at all. So that's that. I think that's about it. I'm gonna make a couple more videos. I'm also gonna do a video on how to remove the cover on your carriage right here to install your CISS. I'll also make a separate video how to install the CISS. So that's about it. It's a Nikko DTG Epson 1430. You guys got a full view. Got your wasting tube. Oh, I almost forgot. If you guys notice that little hole in the side right there, I'll zoom in on that. And I'll also take the camera off so you could get a better view. You just zoom back out. The first printers I did, I didn't put that hole in there. I didn't really think it was necessary. But I had one case where our carriage was stuck during transit, which it does happen if the printer gets shook up sometimes. The carriage will get stuck. That's why whenever you buy these printers, a lot of times they come taped from Epson, which I normally do whenever I ship it. For some reason that one got stuck and we had to manually release it. There's not a big deal. There's a screw right there. If you look inside that hole, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a screw hole right there where you use a flat screwdriver. You turn it, I think it's counterclockwise if I'm not mistaken, and it releases the carriage. Once it releases the carriage, you start the printer up, it'll go back in position and you're good to go. Rarely it happens, so that's just for emergencies. You probably won't ever have to use it. So that's that. Let me get this back on the tripod. See if I lift anything out. You got the full view. Also, I could probably give you guys a view of under the platen, because I had a couple people ask me that. What's the setup underneath? So if you look underneath the platen, it's a clear space. There's nothing hanging down. That's underneath my platen. If you look right here, there's quite a few setups where you'll see the original paper feed hanging a bit low. And as you can see, I have the sides covered, so the metal structure isn't exposed. So those are also covered with ABS plastic, and you have a clear view. Let me also do a video from the rear so you guys can see. I'm gonna just push the table all the way out. Okay, take this off, and as you can see, you have a clear view all the way through. There's nothing hanging. That's also ABS plastic, so it's a pretty clean design. There's nothing in the way as far as blocking your t-shirt whatsoever. So that's that. Get this back on the tripod here. And I think that's it. If I do remember anything else that I probably left out, I'm gonna do another video on it. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. And that's all.